Is Critical Role planning to beat D&D at their own game?
Now you have my attention.
Before we dive into why we think Critical Role is releasing their own version of D&D, why not take a second to hit those like and subscribe buttons? It's completely free and it really helps us keep these videos coming. And then, let's talk some Critical Role. When Critical Role picked D&D over their own Daggerheart system for Campaign 4, it raised a lot of eyebrows. But at the time we said we understood the financial reasons for it, and even assumed that Critical Role would be releasing some kind of third-party D&D book support down the line that would be tied into the world of Ahriman. But now, after 15 episodes and lots of hints here and there, we're pretty sure Critical Role isn't just releasing a supplement. It seems they're going to drop their own tweaked system of D&D using the Creative Commons core mechanics of D&D 2024, plus all the various changes they've been instituting and slowly working into Campaign 4. Most third-party campaign settings offer maybe one or two new classes and several new subclasses, feats, equipment, and other small changes to the core D&D game. But there have been major hints that Critical Role is planning a much bigger overhaul, starting with changing the names of most of their classes on the Critical Role website, something we reported on when the campaign first started, and which has since been stealthily removed, with the characters now having no classes listed at all. Having brand new names for nearly every class is definitely a sign of a full system overhaul, and not just minor tinkering for a third-party supplement release. And the fact that those changes have since been removed from the public view is extremely interesting. But beyond just the class name changes, many other hints have shown up since Campaign 4 started. From our own interview with Luis Carrazzo, where he stressed that he viewed Azune not as a multi-class character, but kind of as his own unique hybrid class, to the fact that in-game little things are not adding up to the standard D&D 2024 rules, like characters doing ability modifier damage where they aren't supposed to be able to, like with some of Thimble's attacks or even Taisha's spells as we saw last episode, to spellcasters having access to spells above their level, to the strange abilities of characters like Wakander. We've been writing a lot of this stuff off as rule of cool stuff by Brennan, but with Chris Perkins and Jeremy Crawford behind the scenes at Darrington Press, and the fact that a lot of these changes seem to be at the core mechanics level in terms of spell availability, how ability modifiers work, and even Brennan's entire desperate measure system for burning death saves or big in-game actions, it paints a picture of a full D20 based system, perhaps using the Creative Commons elements of D&D 2024 as a jumping off point for a full new TTRPG under the Critical Role Darrington banner. Brennan has already stated that he's getting a ton of help in terms of game mechanics and equipment from Chris Perkins and Jeremy Crawford behind the scenes of Campaign 4, and knowing that both former D&D icons left the company right after the 2024 rules released, could Critical Role be setting us up to deliver Perkins and Crawford's idealized version of what D&D 2024 could have been, with Ahriman as the template to unleash their wave of class and mechanic changes? And could the massive market appeal that would have be the financial reason that Critical Role decided to stick with D&D, namely that they would soon turn it into their version of D&D, complete with its own core player handbooks, monster manual, campaign settings, and more? The evidence and all the many inconsistencies are really starting to pile up just 15 episodes in, and with the new class names now once again hidden, could the cast simply be waiting for a big event, like say Gen Con this summer, to reveal their new D&D based / D20 based system to the world? And if Daggerheart sold like crazy, how many more sales would a largely D&D based Critical Role TTRPG make if it were to be released? A system D&D fans would basically already know, but which would be owned and controlled directly by Critical Role and Darrington Press. That could be the most financially lucrative release in Critical Role's history. So we're going to be keeping our eye out for news of this potential system when Gen Con rolls around late this summer. So what do you think? Are all these changes just rule of cool moments from Brennan, or do you think a D20 TTRPG from Critical Role is on the way? Let us know down in the comment section, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons.